Well, Neil, I think Woking fans will be going home from that thinking we could really have lost that, and then the next breath thinking we could really have won that, and in the end it was a 1-1 draw. Just talk us through maybe the setup in the first half initially.
Yeah, I think I always look at myself, my performance. I thought we got it right against Braintree on Saturday, and I feel like I did a bit of work. Rochdale play a 3-4-3, play it really well, can cause you problems. So I tried to make sure we was really solid with our shape, and perhaps the work I did yesterday is stuck in the mind, and we've ended up trying to be solid in our shape. But then when we won it, we was poor and we hadn't focused on enough on the stuff that we could do to hurt them. So I take the rap for that. I still think the players have got to play with a little bit more quality, but I take the rap. And obviously, up until their goal, I thought it worked. I thought didn't create a lot, but I thought they hadn't created much. One straight ball, one runner not tracked, and they get in, and it's a really, really poor goal from our point of view. And then we lost our way for 15 minutes. We were all over the shop, and sometimes as a manager you have to be calm and say, right, okay, what can I do to change things. Sometimes you have to go, this needs changing, and make that decision. And I straight away said, this is what I want to do. Me and Bass discussed it, got into the boys, and we could have ended up losing 2 or 3 if we'd have got this part wrong, because we played a really brave shape that meant we could have got exposed, and we needed everybody at it to be able to do it. So I challenged the boys to run out of their shape, to run hard, to try and outrun Rochdale in the second half. To be fair, they did it.
Yeah. So that was the changes at half time, and it went to a back four, didn't it?
Yeah, we went to a 4-4-2, but we wanted to try and ask more questions of them, get fullbacks running forward out of their shape when we knew that they might leave 3 up and it would take a risk, but we had to try and do that. Went 2v2 in midfield, and they did that bit well. And yeah, we had to ask questions, and it needs the players to do it. So they need the credit. Me and Bass made the changes, and the players executed it.
And one thing you've said all along this season is that this team has a goal in them, and they stuck at it, and we got back on level terms. It just kept plugging away, really, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's all you can do. Kept asking questions. I thought it was a penalty. Credit to the officials. I think, when someone gets there and heads it in front of them in the box and gets taken out, I think it's a penalty. At first, I couldn't believe he wasn't giving it, but credit to them. They discussed it, and the linesman said, "Yeah, it's a penalty." And then H needs to be cool, which he's done great. And then obviously we have the moment with Josh late on. Seemed like an eternity when he was running through on goal, but they've hit the post in the first half, and Josh has done everything right. It's just come off the bottom of the keeper and just diverted it onto the post.
And I was talking to Josh on Saturday in the bar, and he was saying how it's much quicker than anything ever played before. And he said, "I've got so much to learn,"
Yeah.
but he's also got that raw pace. He was a bit of a nuisance, wasn't he, in that second
Yeah,
half?
yeah. Listen, we know he's going to get things wrong. We're happy to accept the things he gets wrong, because it's just getting him playing to his strengths and offering the team qualities that we need, and that's that burning pace and the ability to run at them. And you could hear the players encouraging him to get them, because Gil Bubiu at the left back for Rochdale was very quick and very pacey, and he had his hands full with Josh, which was great. So Walks made a difference when he come on.
Yep.
Sam had run himself into the ground. Walks brought on that fresh energy. Innie led the line well in the second half. There was lots of positives. The boys' resilience, they kept going. Loads of good things there.
Would you say 5 points from 3 home games, is that a good return?
Well, I think, listen, we was all on the floor after Wildstone away. So I think, for me, to come back from that and go unbeaten in 3 games and win 3. I know they're at home, but win 1 and draw 2 against 2 playoff teams, and Braintree were in great form. If you'd have offered it me before, I'd have probably said yes. But you always want more, and we tried to win all 3. I thought we was in the ascendancy against Halifax. Thought we deserved our win on Saturday, and I thought second half today we had a real go against a playoff team.
I agree. Going to be a big occasion Saturday, isn't it?
To be honest, I've said this. I honestly haven't thought about it. Like, the games are thick and fast. The league's so important. Trying to manage. We've looked at people like Timmy and Tariq, who had started Saturday but had played. Had 2 weeks out with hamstrings. was it right to throw them into a 3-game week? Probably not. Looking at the players who are cup tied, who can't play on Saturday, and trying to get the maximum out of them tonight so that we've got fresher bodies. So you do keep one eye on it, but it's the same as I would do for Oldham after Saturday. But we'll give it everything. You know, we've got to try and play the game, not the occasion. We know there's Wembley at stake. We know that it's a local derby, and you know there's a bit of needle on it. We know the atmosphere will be, you know, intimidating. We know all of that. It won't be for the want of trying. We want to win for the owner. We want to win for the staff around the club, and particularly the fans. Of course, we want to win. We'll give it everything we can, and you know, at the end of the day, we'll leave everything out there.
Brilliant. Well, thanks, Neil, and well done tonight, or well done on the last 3 games since Wheelstone coming back, and we press on. We'll see you. A reminder: it's 12:30 on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neil.